So when I was in 5th grade, there were these really popular kids that, well, obviously they would be mean girls, bullying, and I was one of their victims. And they were able to afford some nice, luxurious, well, not really super luxurious, but I guess more so than the average student at the school. And so one time, I think this was over spring break, one of the girls brings a picture of her spring break at a lake. And she was with a friend, and they were on the dock by a lake. But they were here, it was very inappropriate. We were in 5th grade, okay? And this is what gets really, really disturbing. They were showing themselves pictures sitting on the dock with their, like, bikinis, but they were just showing off their rear ends. Very disturbing. What's more disturbing is that my 5th grade teacher, I used to admire her. I couldn't believe I used to admire her. She was just nice, but fake nice now that I look back. And she was praising them. Yeah. And then I was just like, no, this is wrong. And then the mean girl, well, she was just well loved by everyone. She was like practically perfect. And this is the one time where she wasn't perfect. Thankfully enough, I think she got like in trouble and people were like, oh no, the perfect girl's in trouble or whatever. But she just said like, well, at least I have a bigger rear end, a bigger booty, basically, than you, a Mexican. I was just really, I was only 10, 11. These girls were just already getting into that type of world. And it was just so disturbing. I was just incredibly shocked. Even though the teacher was slightly on their side by praising them, clearly she wasn't okay with that statement. But either way, none of it was okay. And this wasn't the first time the teacher has pretty much has had that kind of behavior. And, you know, she would just pretend to be nice to me, I guess. Like, she was really good at, now that I look back, it's been years. I stopped admiring her when I was 15, the time when she didn't care about this thing I worked really hard on. It's a different story, but how can people be that way? Pure insanity. I know, for some really scandalous photo for an 11-year-old to be doing. Totally creepy, because they're literally... How can a teacher just...